Hey everybody, it's Crazy with Crazy Gaming, and we're back for another episode of Occupy Mars. Okay, so I'm heading out from the base. It's early morning. We're gonna try and see if we can reach this other base. I see something sticking up over there to the left here, so maybe there's gonna be more than one base in this area. Looks like I don't know what that is. That's a base there. And that's not even the one we marked. The one we marked is to the right. I think we might have already been over here, actually.
Warning. Weather alert. Incoming solar storm.
Incoming solar storm. Isn't that lovely? I don't even know what that is. And I ain't gonna have any protection anywhere. So we might be screwed. We may have screwed ourselves on this one. I'm pretty sure we can't get protection inside these bases. Yeah, I don't think we've had a solar storm before. Yeah, I don't see any way to even get up in that one. So we must have grinded all that stuff off. I'm pretty sure we've been in here before. So I don't know why it wasn't showing up on the map or whatever. So, excitement right off the bat. First off, let's go into our inventory. Our blueprints. And let's see if we can't construct this thing. I think it needs power, which is going to be the problem. I don't even think we can get inside of it. I think we can get inside of it, but I don't think there's any power in it. Yeah, it's just like our capsule back home. Okay, so it's showing, maybe it's a heat thing. No energy. But can we build a solar panel? Let's see. Need a transformer, a battery, and a solar panel. You can't make the solar panel because you don't have solar cells. So we probably should get outside. I don't even know when this gets here. What's the temperature? -11. Let's see if we can find some solar panels that we can... Looks like we might be able to find some here. Yeah. Let's see if we can grind these down real quick. Maybe we'll be able to build... Yep, we're getting solar panels. And small engines and junk. Let's see if we can get the stuff we can make so we can set up power so we won't die from this solar thing, whatever the heck it is. Let's go see if we can set this up. What is this? More solar panel stuff. I'm looking at the temperature, and the temperature's going up, but I don't know if it's going to go up fast enough to kill us before we can get where we need to go. Yep, it's at -6 now. Maybe if we can get enough stuff, we'll be able to do all the things we need. Power our little capsule, and we won't die. Yep, I think we got enough to make the solar panel now. Question's going to be is whether or not we can make the transponder and stuff. Let's see if we can't get that thing set up. Make quick. Get a battery so we can survive the night.
Warning. Weather alert. Incoming solar storm.
Give us a battery at least. Oops. Ah, crap. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'll put this where we can at least use it. Look at that. They're in. We're in business. Can we add to it? Give a little extra juice. Look at that. And can we add a well? See some dark area here, but I don't know if there's water here or not. That doesn't mean, even though it is running, doesn't mean there's any water. There's not. No water. I'm going to grind this down real quick. Alright, but let's get our power set up so we can start charging. Alright, so we need to take a cord from here. There is our power cord. That's not it. Oops. Cable to this. Come on. From this. To this. And then from this. do this. Does this have power? No energy. It's not charging. 6 total that are in. Can we build another one? Are we lucky? We have enough parts, but we'll give it a shot and see. The power into my 12. It's green, so it's charging it. And we now have, look. What the heck, dude? What's this thing doing? Oh, we got to put power out to it.
Warning. Weather alert. Incoming solar storm.
I don't know how much this thing uses. Five. So we got enough power going in, I think. Now we have power. So let's go ahead and close this up. And we're safe. And we have a place to sleep. But we don't have any water, and that's going to be an issue, obviously. We're already halfway through this water. I'm not going to change it out until we get to that point. So this is the first solar storm that we've experienced since we've been in this game, the new version. And I don't ever remember going through it in the playtest or the beta either. So we've never experienced this. And from what the symbol looks like, it bakes. It gets really hot, I think. Yeah, because it's 21 degrees Celsius in here, but let's see what the temperature outside is. It's 3 degrees Celsius, so it's getting warmer. So we might have a couple of minutes before we get cooked. Let's see.
Not enough materials.
That's fine. So let's grind it down real quick. We don't need it. I mean, this other 2 should take care of it. 4 is always good, but we got 2.
Warning. Solar radiation detected. Warning.
Inside. What's safe? I hope. Yeah, this should be safe. Capsule should be safe. I don't know what solar storms do. I'm sure it has something to do with temperature. At least we can get oxygen if we need. Where oxygen? The oxygen doesn't go very fast. Should have probably charged our suit. Oh, look at the ground's all green from the radiation. That can't be good. I don't know what kind of damage that'll do to the stuff outside. So it's a good thing we have this and we were able to put it on. Although we could have turned around and went back to our base and hidden our base. But I'm going to load all this stuff up and put it in our little ATV's storage compartment, and then we'll have that stuff with us all the time, including this. I don't even know if I can grind this down. I hope I'm going to be able to grind this down to move it. Because it says portable survival. Survival capsule. Yeah, so I wonder if we're going to be able to pick this up. We'll be able to grind it down, because we can't grind down the capsules at the bases, which means it would be stuck here. And I can't move it over again. Which would really suck. Which is kind of pointless to calling it a survival thing then. We can't recorrect it into our inventory. So it looks like the solar storm's still going on. I can't believe how green the ground looks from this radiation. But it's not affecting us because we're in here, so that's a good thing. So maybe we haven't been here yet, and we may have to check that place out over there. Our hydration's getting low. I put it back up. Time is it? Oh, it's 17:16. It's almost time to go to sleep. We're going to be hungry and dehydrated when we wake up, and we're not going to have any water. I wonder if there's any water around here. I don't even know if this, this even works around here. Water-bearing places out of range. A lot of times you can find water around these old abandoned bases because they had to have water to survive. I don't know how long these solar storms last. We'll pause here and then we'll come back as soon as that solar storm passes. So we'll be back in just a sec. Just a quick side note before we pause and wait for the storm to pass. Oh, looks like it might be gone. If you look up at the top of my screen, left of the temperature, you can see that I have that red flashing beaker. Look, there's a yellow cord that just popped up, charging cord about my seat. But the red beaker is for the science. That's a point that I earned towards the science tab in the tree. Only I can't interact with the tree because it's still under development. So that's just something that I'm kind of stuck with. And I talked about it. Is it a bug or whatever? And from what I understand, there's a possibility that when I load and reload the game, it'll go away. Or that it'll disappear on its own, hopefully. Otherwise, it'll just stay here. But that's what that means. I had 1 point in science. How I earned it, I have no idea. But there you go. So we're going to sleep and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back. So after I left, I paused when we went to do the sleeping thing. Or after we finished the sleeping thing, and when I got back, I recognized that my sound wasn't working. So my sound in the game is working, but my mic wasn't working. And so it turns out that the software that I used, the noise canceling software I used, was updating, and so I didn't realize it when we were doing the film, and so when we were recording, and so I didn't realize till after I had finished that there was no audio from my mic through the whole thing. So I'm dubbing it. So if it sounds different or whatever, that's probably why.
Recharged.
Anyway, so we're back outside. habitat that we were in, and we are grinding up our stuff so that we can put it back in our inventory. And there we go. We marked that base out there because we haven't been there yet. But we have this one with the little question mark right here, and the question marks usually mean that there is an abandoned tablet. But I can't even see the mark that we just made, so we're going to end up not being able to go there. So, don't know whether or not things are going to pan out for us on that little mark that we made. But we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully it will. Anyway, so we're almost to the next base. I'm not sure if we've been out this way or not. I don't think so. Hopefully not. Oh, there's some solar panels we can grind up and stuff. Stop! Alright. No water out this way, so we can't really crash out here because we need water to survive. And we're probably running low on water now because we slept. But we're going to go inside and see what we can find. Now I'm using the Z button, which will highlight things, but I don't see anything being highlighted. But yet, right to my left right there, which I didn't see when I was doing this, is we just walked right past a solar panel that was on the floor. So I don't know why that didn't highlight when we hit the highlight deal. So that's be something I'm sure we'll pick up at another time when we're back out this way, because I don't think we're going to see it before we leave. And we do have a box right here. That's highlighting now. It's a steel plate, I believe. Oh, it's food. Nice. Decisions. I see something highlighted to our left. It looked green to me, so that would be a tablet. But I don't think I saw it. I don't know how I was missing all this stuff. That we walked right past that solar panel that was on the floor next to us. And that just goes to show you how easy it is to miss things. But the Z key, if you hit Z when you're in one of these buildings, it's supposed to highlight all the stuff that's in it at the same time. So you can look around and see all where everything's at. But maybe it's a little sketchy still. I don't know. This is early access. This is a glass plate. But I could have swore to the right of us here, like something highlighted green. So I might have to make a trip back out to this base specifically just for that. See, to the right and left of us are things. There's one over that way, and there's another one that was to the left that was highlighted. And that looks like maybe electronics. That could be a tablet. I don't know. Let's wait and see. But I don't think it's up here. It's out. It's downstairs somewhere. Maybe outside in the building, or who knows. This looks like we're moving in that direction. Z again and I don't see it. There's the thing that I saw that I thought might be a tablet. Nope, that's a solar panel. Is that the one we passed coming in? I bet it is. It is. That's the one we missed when we came in. But what is that thing? Oh, that's in the box. That's the steel plate. Okay. Couple items over that way. They have to be either in this hallway or the other hallway, so I don't remember if I even went in there. Yep, looks like we did. There's an item there. That's highlighting that panel, I think. Nope. So we're going to go back. These bases can get really confusing because there are just too many of these corridors with several accesses, multiple accesses on them. Okay, so what do we got down here? Okay, so there's the thing on the wall. That's a health kit that we can't get to as long as this is here. We can't reach it, so we have to grind off this. We have to grind down this shelf so we can get to it. And there it is.
Available point for technological
There's another one on my
advancement.
right. We just walked right by. It's underneath that shelf. There's some more rocket fuel. But to our left there is one right there. That's an electronics. Yep. Looks like there's a couple more items to the left over there somewhere. That looks like a drill from a rover. So we did leave a couple items here, obviously, because we're driving off and we're what really should be getting those solar panels. And then the question mark has disappeared. We didn't take the solar panels, so that's a place we need to go back to and get those solar panels, that's for sure. And then there's a couple items we left in there, and I'm thinking maybe one of them could be a tablet, because we should have came across a tablet on a base that size. At least one. This looks like a larger base that we went to, but I don't think, if I remember right, I don't think there's anything here. We are running out of time. Our hydration's looking pretty horrible. So I'm scanning here and I'm not seeing nothing. I don't see anything coming up at all. Which is not unusual. We may have hit this place already. I don't know. I don't remember. We've been to a lot of places. I know the first few that we went to were kind of off in this direction. So even though I'm hitting Z to highlight, that's our, that little box we saw highlighted, that's our ATV. It's the boxes that are on the back of it. I'm not seeing nothing. That's our ATV over there. No, this is, like I said, this is early access. I don't know if this thing has some glitches or what's going on. And here's a bunch of solar panels we could grind. Oh, we head back. Oh, we're almost out of water. We're going to head back to the base. We're going to get a lot of materials from these places once we get Tier 3 grinding. We'll be able to grind all these buildings up too. Then we won't be kind of tripped up about where we've been and where we ain't been. We're quite a ways out. Our base is still 1,600 meters away. We have no way of getting in these because they're too far off the ground. Even though it's showing there's stuff in there. We can't jump that high. Maybe we can build a ramp to get up in there. But the problem is the ramp won't connect, it won't snap to the destroyed building, so we can't build it. Otherwise, we could find our way up there. So, this ain't gonna work. We're running out of time now, so we need to get back because we're running out of water. Excuse me. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. And we do have that habitat, so we could always drop that down if we have to. We don't even need power for it to be able to sleep in it. We'll be safe as long as the oxygen in our suit holds up. Now this mountain we're passing on the right here, it's like a really tan colored material. These mountains have caves in them. Now we passed in the area that we passed on, we just didn't see any, but I'm thinking on the far right side of it over there, it's probably an entrance to a mine or a cave. They're caves, not mines, because nobody was drilling holes, I don't think. But we went into them in the playtest. We couldn't do anything with them. We couldn't even mine the ore, because I think you need at least a tier 2 or 3 drill upgrade to be able to mine the ore in there. And the ore is different than out here. It's like pockets of ore that are protruding from the sides of the cave, and you just walk up to them and drill them. You don't have to like break rock to get to them or any of that, like we're doing on the stones out here. There is a lot of ore or a lot of stones on this planet with a lot of ore. So there's always that. There's our base. We're almost back. It's like we're going to get back just in the minute, just the right time. Alright, let's see if we can't get a drink real quick. I don't think we can charge our suits. I think it's too late. No power. But we should still be able to get a drink. This one's not plugged in yet, so.
Water refilled.
We can get a drink that way. No power, stupid. That's what I'm talking about. Stupidity. I had to pull power from this, and there's no sun. This one is the one that would have power, if any, but that doesn't mean that we'll necessarily get to charge our suit here, because for some reason these won't do it. It says replenish, but it won't let us replenish. So I don't know if that's a bug that maybe they need to work on or whatever, but we cannot charge anywhere except for a solar panel when the sun is up. Now in the canteen, The canteen has one on the wall. I don't know why I unplugged that. That was stupid because we need to go to sleep. Canteen has an outlet on the wall just for that, so you can charge your suit.
External oxygen detected.
Because you wouldn't need an extension cord inside a building. The building already has power. Let's see if we can get some sleep. And we'll be back in a sec.
Warning. Oxygen 75%.
We got both of our oxygen bottles full now. We'll head back out.
Pressure.
Now we can charge our suit.
Suit recharged.
Next, we need to deal with the water issue. Plug this into our ATV so we can get some charge going on it. They really need to fix that hitbox for this outlet. It's just crazy small. And anywhere else on the machine's trying to get you to jump on. So if you're a fraction off, it's going to sit you on top of the ATV, which is kind of a pain. So if I hold my hand over it, it's telling me I have 51%. So that's got a lot of charging to do. So we probably won't be going back out today. For some reason I didn't see that it's only getting 14% power in. Now we're getting 60. We gotta fill them both today. So we'll have to swap that one out. Oh, we gotta get it off the machine first. And then we'll swap that one out for the other one, and then we'll fill it up as well. My friend was telling me today that these little arrows like this actually means there's water there. I don't know about that yet. We're gonna probably check it in the next episode. But for now, we're just looking for someplace we can run to get some more materials, maybe another tablet. We really need to get that upgrade for tier 4. I mean, tier 3. Or tier 2. I'm sorry. Tier 2 panels. Those are the medium sized panels. And there will be a day and night difference between the ones we're using and the tier 2 ones. The upgraded solar panels, the mediums. Anyway, so we're looking at the map and we're trying to find a place that we can run to that might have a tablet or some materials we can get. And so I'm going to pause dubbing this and then we'll just roll with the show without commentary for a little bit. I'm getting really tired. I need to go to bed, but I want to finish it off. But I'm just going to let this middle part because you guys pretty much don't know what I'm doing. And I'll be back with more commentary in a minute.
Available point for technological advancement. Materials, technology access level increased. Available point for technological advancement. Water, refilled. Water, refilled. Source empty. Oxygen refilled. Water refilled. Equalizer pressure. External oxygen detected. Equalizer pressure. Water refilled. Oxygen refilled. Equalizer pressure. External oxygen detected. Equalizer pressure. Suit recharged. Water refilled. Oxygen refilled. Equalizing pressure. External oxygen detected. Oxygen source external. External pressure dropping. Warning. Suit pressurized. Helmet sealed. Equalizing pressure. Water refilled. Oxygen refilled. Available point for technological advancement.
Okay, so we're back with more commentary. Hoping you guys can forgive's not the word I'm trying to think of, but hopefully you can understand why I took a break from talking for a while. Anyways, so this is a new base that we've come to. It's a wreck. It showed a question mark, which means there's probably a tablet here. And hopefully we can come across the tablet that has the upgrade for the solar panels so we can get the mediums, which will totally change the whole game for us. Because we'll be able to set that up and we won't have to worry about running out of power again ever. Which means we can get our growing on and get the greenhouse built and all that stuff. Anyway, that being said, we got to find one if there's one here. I haven't seen one in here, so we'll keep looking though. Question mark's still here, which means it's still here somewhere. But I'm hitting Z and I'm not seeing anything. Maybe they're in this building. Maybe it might be in these buildings over here. We've got a bunch of stuff to grind up here, I can tell you that. Up, I just saw the green on the side. There it is. There's the tablet. Alright, let's see if we can make our way over there. There's a solar panel. Pick that up. We're going to save here. Whenever starting on this one, whenever you get a tablet, always save before you open it. And that way, if something happens, you can always come back to this point. Now, if this is RNG, so if you get something in the tablet that you don't want, there's the tablet. Let's see what we got. Efficient photovoltaics. That's what we were looking for. Now we can, that unlocks the medium solar panels. That's exactly what we were looking for. So if we go to the tech tree, we should be able to unlock those now. We don't have the recipe for that yet. And there it is. Medium solar panels. Okay, so we're unlocking those.
Technology
so now we can make those.
Increased.
And that's going to change things drastically
advancement
for us. So these are other blueprints that we want to try and pick up. So if you have a problem with what you've gotten, you can always re-roll it by reloading the game. You go to escape, you go to load, you go to that save that you did with the tablet. It'll reload the game, and then when you load back in, you'll have the tablet back in your inventory. And when you open it, you'll get something totally different. You won't get the same thing. But just know this, if it's something that you want and you do what we just did, you don't want to do that roll, because if you do the roll, it'll erase it, and then you won't. If I did that right now, I would not get the tablet back. I would not get the medium solar panels back. I would end up with something else. So once you got what you want and you pick it and you do it, then stick with it. Don't re-roll it, because it's not like you can just keep re-rolling and unlocking things. But that's one way to deal with the RNG of it, because you can look around forever and never find what you're looking for. And so when I get a tablet from here on out, when I get a tablet, I'll re-roll it if it's not what I was looking for, or if it's something that I need. And if not, then we'll use it and unlock and move on to the next one. Now, I wish I would have known that back before when we first started doing this, because we would have had all this stuff a long time ago, just by doing the RNG re-roll. But that being said, if it's kind of cheesing it a little bit, whatever, I mean, we can't, we really, what we really need next is the heavy rover, so that we can actually travel to these faraway spots. The heavy rover is a livable vehicle. In other words, it's oxygenated, has oxygen inside of it. It has a bed for sleeping. It has a power outlet for charging your suit. The only thing it doesn't have is water. But you can store stuff in it like food and whatnot, and so, yeah, you can travel a long ways in that thing. And the only thing about it that you need to take care of is make sure you bring stuff that you can make solar panels with, so you can recharge the rover, because it does run on electricity. But that being said, you can really go and do a lot of stuff. Now, I noticed on another one of my tabs that I unlocked the antennae. Now, I don't know what the antennas are doing. I didn't know, but I know now. The antennas give you a wider view of the world on the map. So it opens it up. All that black dark area opens up with the antennas. Now, there's the first one, which is the small one, and then they go bigger and bigger. And the bigger they get, the more a view of the world you can get, which means it's easier to find new places to go. And so those are things that you got to look through your tablet for, to see what you need to unlock, to see what you're really trying to get to, what path you're on, because everybody's after something different. And so you may want something specific, and so that's how you can get a chance to do that. But go through your inventory and do this, because it's going to make a huge difference. Now, some of these things you can't unlock away from the base, because you have to do it on the electrical engineers or the electrical science bench.
Electricity, technology access level increased. Available point for technological advancement.
And we're gaining points even way out here, because our solar panels, we have such a we have so many deployed, and we're making so much energy that we're earning points for it. Every time you see that electric yellow plug flash out, it's giving you a point. It's adding a point to your overall points towards getting the next point in the electric tech tree. And so that's why we have so many points. We have 11 right now. I mean, it's because we couldn't use them anyway, but it's just constantly giving us points, even when we're not doing anything. So, and that's from the solar panels and the electrical setup we have. Anyways, that being said, we're going to move on from here. I'm going to want to grind a bunch of these solar panels before we leave. I remember what I was thinking about when I was right here standing here doing this wandering around thing. But we're going to grind these down, and we're going to grind most of them down when we're off camera. So we're going to go ahead and end it here. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscriptions. Like I said, we are at 898 right now. 2 more subscribers and we'll hit the 900, and we'll be 100 to our goal of 1,000. We appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that bell so you can get notification the next time we drop a video. And if you haven't liked it, hit the like button. Hitting that like button not only helps us look good, it also opens this video up to more viewers on YouTube. So it makes it easier for them to find. We really appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. This is Crazy with Crazy Gaming. Bye for now.